guys, how y'all doing? I am back. Yes, I had my baby girl and I am back to business. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot more videos from me. But today I have something really nice for you guys. I told you that when I was giving birth to my daughter that I was going to record it and I was going to let you guys see. So I'm holding up my end of the bargain. You know, it took me a while to make this. My baby girl is over a month now. And I was some days overdue, but here we go. So I'm just gonna give you guys a little rundown about like the days leading up to me giving birth. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to add some clips in there, okay? This video is like kind of irritating for me to make because my remote is not working, so I gotta keep stopping the camera. Like, it's so ghetto, I can't take it. But anyway, yeah, so let's get into this story. So basically, I was on the verge of being overdue. I was hoping that I was gonna have her either 2 weeks before my due date, which was the 31st of August, or I was gonna have her on my due date. Did not happen. I was so nervous of being overdue. So I started doing everything under the sun just to try to induce my labor. So I mean everything from castor oil to the raspberry red leaf tea, doing squats, dancing, walking, everything, every day. I was doing this like 2 weeks before. My mucus plug was coming out and I was thinking every day, is this it? Is this it? Is this it? And it just was not happening. Like, even if I had Braxton Hicks, it would just come and then it would like leave. They would be consistent for a minute and I'd be thinking, oh my God, I'm about to go into labor. And it would just leave. So, probably on the, after I went for my last appointment at the birthing center. I was at 39 weeks and my doctor did a membrane sweep, and this is when they take their fingers and they go all the way up into the cervix and they basically like tear the lining between the cervix and the sac, I believe it is, to try to bring on labor. So she did that. That was extremely uncomfortable, like, but I did not care. And she was like, just tell me when to stop if you want me to stop. And I'm like, no, just do what you gotta do because I need to get this little girl out of here. Like, I was so freaking over it by that point. So she did the membrane sweep. Ugh, so painful. She was like, oh, you might see some blood, blah, 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 whatever. But I just knew that I was gonna be back there that night or the next morning to basically have the baby. I went home, nothing happened. Nothing. I had a little bit of spotting. I was getting all excited, like, yes, I got some spotting. Like, let's go, let's get this done. Nothing happened, right? So fine. Fast forward, right? My due date comes, it comes and goes. Nothing happens, you know, so I'm like, whatever. Now, at this point, I have to see my midwife again the next week because now I'm considered overdue. So I go back or whatever. I think I was supposed to go back in a week. Yeah, so I go back in a week, right? Nothing. She's like, oh, you know, this. No, let me backtrack that, right? I was a week overdue when I did the membrane sweep, right? Because my last appointment, she didn't do anything because she just felt like, let's just see. I'm pretty sure you're not going to need anything because, you know, I think you're going to have the baby soon. So I came back a week after I was overdue. That's when she did the sweep. Fine. I got a little confused because I was just like back and forth there and just trying to do everything. So I did that. And then nothing happened. So she scheduled me to come back in a couple of days or whatever to do the balloon. So she's like, if nothing happens, you know, you're gonna come back next week and we're gonna give you the balloon, right? So I'm like, okay. So now the balloon is basically what they do is they stick like a catheter with like a balloon at the end of it, and they blow it up, and so it can open up the cervix. It applies pressure to open up the cervix to help bring the baby down, right? So they were gonna do that. So that day that I was supposed to go get induced with the balloon, my appointment was for 6 p.m. I woke up like early in the morning. I woke up, but I was really tired, right? And I just could not understand like what was going on, because I was feeling contractions, but I'm like, this has been happening forever, you know, like, so this keeps happening. So it wasn't nothing alarming to me. So I was just like, you know what, whatever. I'm going to just lay down or whatever. I'm not going to pay no mind. It might just go away, you know. Talking to my mom on the phone, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm having these contractions. And she's like, well, just make sure you call me and keep me updated. And I'm like, okay, but you know, still nonchalant about the whole situation because I was over it, and this has been happening repeatedly for the past couple of weeks. So at this point, I just wasn't like trying to hear none of it. So I was having them consistently for a couple of hours, and they went away. I went to sleep. I woke up. I was good. You know, it's the middle of the day now. I'm getting myself together. It's probably like around 3 or 4 o'clock. Getting myself ready to go because my appointment is for 6 o'clock, right? So, you know, getting myself together. I'm having a little Braxton Hicks, but they're nothing crazy, you know. So we get in the car. Now, halfway to the place, I'm starting to feel like this pain with my Braxton Hicks contractions. But it feels like gas. Like, it feels like pure gas. Like, you ever feel that freaking gas that be like right by your booty hole, and you cannot get it out? It's like struggling to get out, like something is blocking it from getting out. That type of gas, and it hurts. It's sharp and it hurts. I know y'all felt that before, because I know I'm not the only one. We are all human beings. Anyway, that's what I was feeling every time I had a Braxton Hicks. So now I'm in the car, and I'm getting uncomfortable now, because I'm just like, okay, I'm having these little contractions, and these contractions, they're not really hurting me, but this gas, baby, this gas is freaking killing me. So I'm telling my boyfriend, like, oh my God, I got gas. Like every time I get a contraction, it just makes it worse, because it's like the tightness of my stomach is like pushing on the gas bubble, and it's hurting. You know, it's hurting my behind. So it's hurting my booty hole, everything. So I'm like getting uncomfortable. I'm taking off the seatbelt. I just can't do it no more. I'm like, oh my God, this damn gas. It goes away. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm talking. I'm fine. So I'm still not thinking anything. Remind you, this is the day I'm going to get induced, and I'm on my way to be induced, right? Fine. Now, the reason why I'm trying to go through this story with you guys is because everything was happening so fast, I didn't really get to document it the way I wanted. And so it's like clips of certain things, like clips right before I go inside, and then a little clip of while I was having contractions, and then a clip of me giving birth to my daughter. So that sounds so crazy when I say my daughter. Yeah, I don't even understand how I feel right now. I'm like elated. But yeah, so I'm trying to give you guys the rundown so you can know like what was happening in between all of this. So I basically was just like, I gotta get this gas out. Like, and I'm literally trying to push the gas out. Like, I'm like, I gotta fart. Like, I gotta do something, because this pain that I'm getting with these stupid ass contractions is not good. So we get to the birthing center, right? He brings all of my things in because I'm getting induced. So 9 times out of 10, once they start the induction, you know, I'm gonna be staying. I'm not going home. You know, they might try to send you home just to see it, because it depends on how long it takes to kick in. But you know, I just brought all of my things just in case we were gonna stay, which 9 times out of 10 we were. So my boyfriend gets all the stuff out of the car, the pillows, the bag, everything. We got the car seat ready. You know, we're ready to go inside. I got my essential oils, everything. We go inside. I check in. I'm good, you know. I'm checking. I'm letting them know, but I'm tired. I'm feeling real sluggish at this point. You know, I'm just like, got the stupid ass effing mask on my face. You know, I'm not gonna say the F word, but I got the effing mask on my face, and I feel like I can't breathe, and I'm just like irritated over the whole situation and the fact that I feel like I got gas, right? So now They check me in. My midwife comes out like, hey Stephanie, how you doing? You know, I'll be right with you. I'm just with somebody. I'm almost done with them. I should be with you in a second. Okay, I go sit in the lactation room. You know, my boyfriend goes out to go find a parking spot. He leaves all the stuff there or whatever. He goes find a parking space. You know, I'm talking to my sister. She's letting me know that she's on her way. She just got home from work, so she's trying to get herself together or whatever to head back out and come meet me. You know, everything's cool. We're all chill. Things are going according to plan. You know, I'm sitting in a lactation room in a rocking chair, just rocking. Now I'm getting these contractions, and I'm still feeling this gas. I'm like, oh, this fucking gas is killing me. Ugh. And I'm tired of feeling it because I can't get it out, and I'm trying to push it out. Are you okay, baby? I'm talking to my baby over here. Sorry, guys. My baby was doing little chokes. You want to say hi, mamas? You want to say hi? You want to see everybody? You see my baby, everybody? Her cheeks are so chubby. She's just like the best. You okay, mamacita? Yes. Okay. So now I'm waiting for her to come out. I'm feeling this gas. So finally, after sitting there for about a good 20 minutes, right? She comes out and she's looking at me and she's like, hey Stephanie, how you doing? And I'm like, I'm okay. At this point, I'm feeling like really, really sluggish, you know? And she's like, you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And she's like, you look a little labory to me. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel labory. I said, but like I'm getting these Braxton Hicks contractions and they're kind of consistent, you know? They've been coming consistently since I've been on my way here, but they're not really hurting. I just feel like I have gas and the gas is hurting. Ooh, was that bothering you? Okay. And the gas was killing me. So she's like, okay, well, come inside and we're gonna, you know, check you out or whatever. So come inside, I get up on a table, I'm having another Braxton contraction. I'm like, oh, they're starting to hurt, like, you know? So I'm up there and she checks me and she's like, you know what? How about we wait till you're having another one and I'll check you at that point. So I'm like, okay. So we're waiting now and she checks me, you know, and she's like, you're barely even a centimeter. This is what she tells me, right? I'm barely a centimeter. So I'm like, okay. So it's like I'm like almost to a centimeter. I'm like practically not even open. Like I'm open, but not to even be a centimeter yet. So this is like whatever, but I'm like, I'm getting ready to be induced, so I don't give a damn, you know, whatever. So she's like, I'm having another contraction at this point. And she's like, you know what? I'm just going to time these because, you know, I just want to make sure. I want to see how far apart they are. So I'm like, all right, that's fine. Still not thinking nothing. I just want to hurry up and get this over with, get the balloon, and go about my business, you know, have my baby. So she's timing them. They're about 8 minutes apart. So at this point, she's like, well, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and send you home. How far do you live from here? And I'm like, I live about 20 minutes. Like, to drive 20 minutes, and then if I have to come back to drive another 20 minutes, like, but whatever. It's, you know, she was like, because I don't think that we should do the balloon. She said, because I honestly believe that you're in early labor right now, so you don't need to be induced. So I'm like, oh, you really think I'm in labor? Because this has been happening for so long. So I'm like, you know, what the fuck is real labor? And this is not my first kid, but it definitely was way different than my other pregnancies and my other births. So I'm like, okay. So she's like, oh, well, I'm just going to send you home or whatever. So now my boyfriend comes, you know, and he's coming inside. And I'm like, he's talking to me and I'm telling him like, yeah, she's trying to send me home and blah, blah, blah. You know, she said I'm in early labor. The contractions are like 8 minutes apart. Now I have a contraction, right? I'm having one. It's hurting. Ooh, this is hurting. This thing hurts. And I'm talking to him and I'm like, oh, wait, I need to concentrate. That's how I know it was getting there. You know, it goes away. 2 minutes later, it comes right back. Mind you, I was just 8 minutes apart. And 20 minutes before that, I was just like, you know, I was fine, you know. So I'm like, oh, now they're coming 2 minutes apart. Now I'm wailing. I'm calling my sister. I need to know where she's at. I'm in pain. My midwife comes back and she's like, whoa, that was quick. And I'm like, yeah, she was getting ready to send me home. And I couldn't even talk. Like, it really, like, honestly went from 0 to 100 real quick. Like, that's the only way I could describe it, you know. And then she was just trying to get me upstairs. She wasn't the delivering midwife, and I'm not even gonna lie, she looked like she was kind of panicky, you know, over the whole situation. But yeah, so it was just time to go. She called the laboring midwife, and she was 20 minutes away, and I'm like, I'm in pain. So I just went through this. Like, I literally went through about like an hour, like almost 2 hours of labor that was killing me, you know. But it progressed. It wasn't killing me at first, but then it started killing me. So I would say, like, the really extreme pain was probably like an hour and a half, you know. And I got through it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got through it. It was painful, but I got through it. And then I got in the tub and I had her. Like, it wasn't easy, but it was worth it. And it was an experience that I will never forget. I'm about to show you guys a couple of clips of before, during, and after the whole birth. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. It was an amazing experience. Way better than me going to the hospital, and I've had that experience 3 times. But I'm gonna save that for another video, as far as like the pros and cons and the differences between it. And, you know, I'm gonna make another video basically talking about that, because I feel like it's really important, especially for women of color, because we have been, you know, we have fallen victim to the hospital when it comes to giving birth. You know, they really don't pay attention to us. They don't listen to us, you know, when we're telling them things. They just think that, you know, we're just exaggerating, you know, as opposed to if it's a white lady who's complaining, they're going to make sure that she's comfortable and she gets everything she needs. You know, when it's us, they want to just shut us down. And sometimes it's our own people that's shutting us down because they feel like we just complaining, like, girl, you're going to be all right. Just, you know, and they don't really listen to us. And that's the problem. You know, you have to listen to people when they're telling you stuff, because it's their bodies. Only they know what they're feeling and what they're going through, no matter what school you went to. Bless you, baby. Bless you. So yeah, I'm going to get into these clips, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I might get back on after the clips are done. Yeah. So enjoy. Okay guys, so it is now Wednesday, 2 days later, and I'm still pregnant. So today is officially induction day. It's Wednesday the 9th. I have an appointment at 6:20, so we're gonna be heading out of here soon. Let's see if we can get this labor out of here. I'm so, like, excited and anxious and everything. Like, I'm just ready to bring her home. How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? So watching you stand alone. All of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. Okay, we finally made it to the birthing center, so we can go have this baby. Having some contractions, and they're kind of killing me because I think I got gas. Oh, and it's really bothering me. Definitely gonna keep you guys updated. Going in right now. You want to wear this one? here. Turn my camera back on when we get inside. So I just took my weight and my blood pressure. Good. I'm just waiting till she's check me to see how much
So mommy can look back at this.
You got that. No cord. Good. Okay, so now you can give us a little bit more of a push. You still have any contraction? Can you bear down? Just bear right down. We'll get that babe on out, okay?
Alright, head is out. She's coming right now. Here she comes.
Here she's coming. Oh, good, good.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
Good.
Wake up, Mom.
Wonderful. A little bit down. A little bit down.
She can't clear out her mouth.
Sing to me, 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 mommy 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 sing to me. Sing to me, Nami, sing to me, sing to me, Nami, girl, did you know that you used to live in my tummy? Nami, girl, did you know I'm in love with being your mommy? Sing to me, Nami, sing to me, sing to me, Nami, sing to me, sing to me, Nami, sing to me, sing to me, mommy, sing to me, sing to me. Mommy sing to me, sing to me, mommy sing to me, sing to me, mommy sing to me, sing to me. You are my world, you are my world, my favorite girl, my. You are my world, my favorite girl, my favorite. You are my world, my favorite girl.
So I can get her belly. I'm gonna switch places.
You are my world, my favorite girl.
Just make sure her head stays above the water.
Okay, okay. She looks like a chubbier version of DJ.
I saw you. I know. You're like, I barely cried.
Sing to me,
So now that you guys have seen a piece of what I went through during birth, I wish I could have made it longer for you guys because I really wanted to, but with everything that was going on, once I went through the pain, I couldn't even, you know, and then all my family was calling on the phone and everything, and my sister was the one trying to help me, and she was recording and she was answering phone calls, so it was like really hard for her to get it from the beginning, but she got what she could, and I'm grateful for that because as long as you guys were able to see Seven come into this world, that's really what I wanted, you know, for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and you know, if you did, please smash that like button and share this with whoever you might want to share it with, whoever you think might need to see it or might want to see it, you know, and subscribe because I am back and I am gonna be making more videos. Okay, so press that subscribe button, press that like button, like, share, and subscribe, okay? And hit that bell for the notifications, because if you are a super fan of mine, you like to watch my videos, which I know some of you are, you watched them a couple of times, you will get notifications as soon as I upload a new video. And I promise you guys, I'm gonna do my darndest best to be consistent with my videos. It's gonna be a little challenging because little mama's here right now and we're remote learning and all this crazy nonsense, but I'm gonna make it happen. So like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Bye. Say bye, baby. Say bye. She's steady trying to eat something. Say bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Okay, time to go.
Sing to me, you are my world. You are my world. My favorite girl. My. You are my world. My favorite girl. My favorite. You are my world. My favorite girl.